Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. So yesterday I had a great day in the garden. Not only did I get my secret garden window boxes all planted up, but I also got this area all planted up with Senorita Rosalita Cleone. I got the whole area weeded, I got the rock border all cleaned up, and I got it mulched, and I just think it looks fabulous. The hose is still out because Jason hasn't got to putting irrigation in yet. He got about halfway last night. So anyway, I think this area looks really pretty, and I figured I would just continue along the same area just on the other side of my cardoon. Now this is a cardoon. It looks like an artichoke, but it's actually a cardoon plant. It's I think it's the second year here. I just love it. I got the seeds from my friend Raphael at Park Winners. Really beautiful, but just on the other side of it, we've got no mulch, we've got weeds, we've got bare spots. We need a lot of work in this area. So it's kind of funny because 2 years ago, this was my favorite spot in the garden. It was so beautiful. I had it all planted up with annuals, Super Bean raspberry, sun-cuttable sunflowers, plain blue salvia. It looked so good. And these were probably my favorite photos I've ever taken of my garden. I absolutely loved it. And as you can see, I haven't done much work to it since then. I did a little bit of work last year, but not a ton. So we definitely need some work this year. Absolutely. I've lost all my Super Bean raspberry. I don't really know what happened to them. The one thing I still have that's coming back strong though every year is my plain blue salvia. I do cut these back to about 6 inches and they just flush back and they are so happy and so beautiful. I then also have my Rise Up Embrace Rose from Proven Winners. This is just the most it is just so beautiful. It is so gorgeous. It's only supposed to get like 5 feet tall, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, but I think 5 feet tall. Yes, I just looked it up. 3 to 5 feet tall. So it's a small climbing rose, but it is definitely, even wrapped around this tour, it's taller than I am. So it's about 6 feet tall already. So this is probably the max height it's going to get to, but it's just so pretty. I just love the color of this. It's really gorgeous. Then coming over here, I have some perennials. I have some weeds. I have some shrubs that I want to take out. Just something. I just need to kind of clean up this area. The other thing I have here, which I'm really sad about, this is a Vertigo pennisetum. And I had a Vertigo pennisetum grass at my last house and it got huge. I mean, I'm talking like 8 or 9 feet tall. It was absolutely massive. And I don't know what it is about this spot. Maybe it's too much shade. I don't know, but this one never really grows much past this. for a Vertigo pennisetum, I'm actually really surprised. So I think I probably want to take it out, but honestly, that's probably too big of a job for me today. I think that's a 2-person job because I'm sure it's so rooted in right now. So I might just leave it there and then kind of clean everything else up. I have all these weeds. Oh my God, I swear these popped up overnight. These literally popped up overnight because we have weeded in this area and they just come so fast. So anyway, here's a look at the before of what the before looks like. Not so great, not so hot. I got to move this to tour. But I did bring some beautiful plants that I'm going to plant in, and I think it's going to look really pretty and give that same look as 2 years ago, those pictures, which was just really bright, really cheerful, really saturated color, I guess I would say. So what I have is I have some of the Supertunia Saffron Finch, which I planted this in my zigzag planter. I planted it around the gazebo. So it's continuity, but I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm really working on that this year, continuity through my garden. So yellow there, and then I'll bring some yellow into here. Instead of doing the sun-credible, don't pee in the mulch, grow! Oh God! Monty! Oh my God. Do I even keep that in the video? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay, where did you pee? Because I don't want to go near that area at all. I think it was like right here. I do not. No, you stay away from that. Stay away. Go somewhere else. You have a whole yard to pee in and you choose to pee in my mulch pile. Some of you guys said you wanted to see some behind the scenes, so there's some behind the scenes for you. Anyway, okay, moving on to the flowers. You are a pain in the butt. All right, we have Super Tunia Saffron Finch. It's really pretty. And then I have some Super Bells to plant in the ground, which I will say is not recommended by proven winners. They always say you want to plant Super Bells in containers. However, when I first started gardening, I got a hold of a Super Bells lemon slice, which I love that plant. And I planted it in the ground, not knowing, and it did fabulous. And it actually came back year after year. And this was at my last house. So today I have Super Bells Tropical Sunrise, which I have been admiring this color back in my plant stash. I just think it's so pretty, and I think it'll be really pretty in this area, especially with the Rise Up Emberaze Rose. I think it'll be really gorgeous. So I have this corally color, I have this yellow color with the saffron finch, and then these two right here, these are randoms. These I actually bought for last year, to plant last year. These are cannas, and they're yellow cannas. And I had overwintered them because I didn't get around to planting them. They are Canova yellow, and I just thought that would be really, really pretty for some height, maybe like right over there, or I don't know. I just thought that that would be really, really pretty for some height. And so I'm going to try and plant this whole combination in there, hoping it will give me the same feel as I had last year or 2 years ago, I should say, with the Super Beaner Raspberry and the Suncredible Yellow Sunflowers, which I could just repeat those and do it again, but I just want to try something a little different, and I think these would be really fun. I'm very distracted now that Monty's peed in my mulch, because now I'm thinking, how many other times has he peed in my mulch? Ugh. Let's not think about it. Anyway, so what I'm going to get started with is I'm going to get started with weeding and cleaning out this whole area. All right, so I've got this area mostly weeded. I do have a couple more weeds that I'm seeing right now that I'll go in and I'll get. I just think it's going to be just a constant battle until I get this area mulched. That's why I needed mulch so bad, because I'm just dealing with so many weeds. But that's okay. That means my soil is nice and healthy, so that's a good thing. And then I do have to address the rock border. These rocks, we didn't really place them. We just kind of threw them here because we were running out of rocks. I need to get another delivery of rocks so that I can finish this and work on the rocks in the backyard. But I'm just going to spread them out and make them look nice for now when I mulch the area after I plant. And you can see I have most of the plants placed where I want them. You can see the plain blue salvia right here next to the cardoon. And then I did put the Super Bells, I tucked them underneath. And then we move on to the yellow saffron finch. I think that will look really pretty in front of the Rise Up Emberaze Rose. Moving on to more of the tropical sunrise. And then I actually did one saffron finch there in between the tropical sunrise and the pink profusion salvia over there. That's looking gorgeous. And then I did do the two cannas, the two yellow cannas right here. And those guys are going to get about 4 feet tall. So they're going to give some nice height. And right behind you can see my chiclet orange Tacoma. So I think that that will be really pretty with the yellow canna, the purple, plain the blue salvia, the Rise Up Emberaze Rose, and then the chiclet orange. I just think that whole saturated color scheme is going to be really pretty. And then coming over here, I did more of the tropical sunrise over here. I don't know how well these are going to do right here because this area is pretty saturated. It has poor drainage, just like over on the other side of my cardoon and pomegranate tree. So I'll be interested to see how they do there. And then I did do some more saffron finch supertunias, and then you can see that my lemon coral sedum border kind of got smothered in some places by some shrubs, so I'm going to need to come in and add some more over there. It got smothered over on that side too, but I don't think I'm going to address that side today. Oh my goodness, look what I just saw on my hat. Oh, that's so fun. So this is a ladybug larvae, a baby ladybug. Isn't that cute? It's actually not cute. It's actually very creepy looking, but isn't that fun? I have no idea where I got that from. I must have rubbed up against something. I'm going to put it right in here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go take a break and get a glass of water, and then I'm going to get to planting. Okay, so I've got this area all weeded, all cleaned up, planted with new plants, and all mulched, and it looks like a brand new garden bed. So you can see where I started right there. I will work on that area on another day. I have to say I'm sweaty and tired from moving the mulch. Moving the mulch, it's not difficult because it's not like it's heavy like the rocks, but it is tiring to kind of go back and forth like that. But you can see it looks beautiful. Now I do need to get some more rocks for over here, but I'm hoping that this tropical sunrise super bells will kind of grow over the area quickly so you can't really notice it. I tried to make the rocks go into the plain blue salvia. I don't know, doesn't look as good as I'd want it to, but that's okay. This looks 10,000 times better than it did when I started this morning, so it's looking really good. So I've got the super bells all planted. I've got that one supertunia saffron finch that I think is going to be really pretty right there. Another grouping of the saffron finch, the canna, which I think will be so interesting. And then let me show you from this side. And then looking from over here, you can see it is all cleaned up. I still need to add in 1 or 2 more lemon coral sedum right there. I really could just take off a chunk and stuff it in right there if I wanted to. But I do have some of those plants over in my plant stash, so I think I'll grab some of those. So again, I think it looks great. And my favorite thing is how much the tropical sunrise super bells matches with the Rise Up Embrace Rose. I just think that's going to be really pretty, and I'm interested to see how the Super Bells do in the ground as compared to in a container, which is the normal recommendation for proven winners. But we'll see how they do in the ground in California, where we're a lot drier and a lot hotter than the rest of the country. And I will keep you all updated for sure. So it's looking good. All the way over there is done, and then coming through here is all done. It's looking like a new garden. It's looking great. I just got to keep going. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.